Okay, so I need, as a tool to work on annuities, I need you all to remember something about something called a geometric series.
Fun.
Okay,
Are we doing math?
yeah, we're doing real math for just like 2 seconds. I promise it'll be over soon. Then we'll go back to finance.
Can we do TXC?
Okay, so if you're adding numbers, like 1 plus some number r plus r squared plus r cubed, and kind of so forth.
Plus R to the n.
You want to stop this? Yeah, I guess we should stop it because we're not going to go for infinite time in our class. So I'm going to add an ish to this because the geometric series goes forever.
Yeah.
And this is just short of that, right? You get truncated forever at n, maybe being a big number. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to find out how much this is. So I'm going to say this is some number s, right? Okay. Then I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to multiply by r. So what's r times s? Rs. And on the other hand, it's
R plus R squared plus
r plus, maybe I should do that this way. It's r plus r squared plus r cubed, kind of so forth, plus, what's the last one?
R to the n, R to the rn.
R to the
N plus 1.
n plus 1. Right? Remember when you're multiplying, you add the exponents, right? This thing represented 1r, right?
Yeah.
So when I multiplied it by r, it became this r squared over here.
Yeah.
This represented 2 r's multiplied together. When I multiplied by it, I multiplied it by another r, I ended up with 3 r's multiplied together.
Yeah.
So this r cubed would become r to the 4th down here. This r to the n is going to become a r to the n plus 1.
Yeah.
And right here, there's an r to the n minus 1. That's going to become an r to the n.
Okay.
Is all with that? So I took this whole jazz, I multiplied by r, which had the effect, apparently, of shifting it over 1. Okay. Now,
Why are we multiplying by r? Is this just
because this.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go through, and I'm going to flip the signs on this whole row. So I'm going to think, maybe if I multiplied by minus r instead. I'm going to go through and flip all these signs. Okay. Why is something cool about to happen? You guys see that? There's going to be a bunch of canceling here. This is an r, right? If I add that to this other thing, the r's will cancel. The r squareds will cancel. The r cubes will cancel. You see that? So I'm going to add this whole thing up, and what's the result I'm going to get? On the left-hand side, I'm going to get an s minus rs.
Plus 1 equals 1
Is 1
minus R to the n plus 1.
minus r to the n plus 1. You guys see that? That's these pairs are canceling, right? The only ones that don't have something to cancel are the first one and the last one. No, there is a last one on this one.
Oh, that one? It's a finite
On this one, I've truncated it, so there is a last one. That's why I put the ish up here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still representing that one.
Okay, so what have I figured out? What am I looking for here?
What s is?
I want to find s, right? So let me do a little algebra 2 here. What was that? That was that F word I wanted to hear. Yeah, factor. Right, so if you factor an S out of this thing, what are you left with there?
1 minus R.
1 minus R, and that's equal to 1 minus R to the n plus 1. You guys cool with this? Okay.
Yeah.
He continues to go.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore you on that one. Why are you not cool with it?
I dislike it.
Oh,
I don't like it.
okay.
It's okay.
And it was still
technically, You're not. You don't do this until Calc 2.
Okay.
Geometric series and stuff.
So,
What else?
well, I thought it was you, Whit.
Oh, no. How we get there?
Okay, so what now? What do I do? I want to solve for S, right? So what do I do to both sides to get S by itself?
Divide by 1
Either
minus R.
S.
Good. Divide both sides by 1 minus R. So I'll get S equals 1 minus R to the n plus 1 over 1 minus R. Cool? Woo. Awesome. Put this in your bag of tricks. We'll need that in a minute.
Forget the rest of it.
Yeah, you can forget the rest of it.
Why do you do that?
Because I want to show to you that it's not magic.
But it is.
No, it's cool, but it's not magic. It came out of somewhere, right? I didn't do anything more advanced than what, algebra 2? I think probably the hardest step here was like thinking to factor, maybe? Like this trick is cool, right? But if somebody told you, hey, multiply by minus R and then add them together, see what happens, it's not horrible. It's abstract, but it's not horrible. Cool?
Words be the same.